Hashtag wow. Hashtag no. Well, hashtag wow. Hashtag now. And, well, pointing about the red tint here. By the way, I use 3D glasses and a cell phone. You figure out how I did it. Anyhow, simply put, I just saw Iron Lung. It's based on a video game. I haven't played yet. I'm not sure if I can be able to download it on PlayStation 5 like I did with I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. But anyway, it supposedly was a video game a few years ago, and they made it into a movie from a YouTuber actually made this movie. Well, several people were responsible for it. They didn't credit, he actually saw Polaroids. Well, you kids ever remember Polaroids? Christ, I'm old. But anyway, I had some Polaroids of these people. It's 2 hours, and it's hard to explain. I think you just 2 hours. The stuff that's going on does justify the 2 hour runtime. It does feel like it lagged towards the end, but I felt like there was like too many filler kind of stuff. Not filler, but stuff that kind of irritated, like stuff like he would pause. Like towards the end of the movie, he would like pause a lot. It's like, dude, time's kind of an essence. Whatever it is you're worried about, just worry about later. You gotta get that. You're literally in a submarine that could either implode or most likely cover up with, I don't know, veins and blood. Or it's hard to explain how what this movie's like and what it's about. So I'm sorry about the spoilers. But anyway, you take off. Most of the movie, actually all the movie, really takes place in this submarine. You get this one portal where you can communicate with people, maybe one or two people looking through this porthole. And then there's this X-ray machine. For some reason, it's positioned in the back and the side. This shows what's in front of them, which is I don't know, kind of weird. Because there's a odometer that show coordinates. The only way you could you're basically most of the time you're going blind on this submarine, and the only way you can actually see is go in the back of the submarine, press this button, which does light up the submarine, so it is used a lot inside the submarine. And you can see this brief sonar image of what they're seeing in front of them. Again, there's a lot of stuff. It's 2 hours. I wish I kind of went into more details. What's going on? Why is there an ocean of blood? And believe me, I did the math. Now, I'm not sure if it's just a single ocean that's for blood or the whole world is a giant blood ocean. I actually did the math. Now, a human being, and yes, I know there are other animals. A human being will have 1 gallon of blood. There's 8 billion people. According to Google or AI or whatever it is, there's actually 352 quadrillion gallons of water. So, you do the math. So I don't know why is there a river of blood? All I know is it takes if every human being just died at that one moment and bled out, it wouldn't be even close to fill up the entire ocean. Maybe I don't know, 8 billion gallons. I guess I could a lake. I don't know. I didn't do a Google search on lakes. Supposedly they're looking for something that's supposed to save humanity, and yet I felt like okay, what exactly are you looking for? And again, she kind of lied a lot. Like she said, this is the first test, or he says, he ever tested the submarine? He said, well, yeah, we're testing it right now. She keeps saying that, no, we've never done this before, but you found evidence that, yeah, you've done this before. They want to find, again, it's hard to tell. Did he know there was something alive down there? Did he not know something was alive down there? I mean, they made a point that there were skeletons down there, and they needed the DNA. As for what reason, I have no idea. The guy is a criminal. He did something stupid that got a lot of people killed, or maybe did on purpose. He was known as a butcher. But again, they don't go into a lot of details of what's exactly going on. Why is this ocean of blood exist? Why this DNA is going to help humanity? At any rate, again, some stuff he goes down the summer. You see him. Eventually, he does map out charts. He charts his own map. You give him a map to chart out, but he goes into this unknown territory, and he ends up charting this map, showing his own map of stuff. You see him put on the numbers. You see him find emergency supplies. A life vest that the light turns on when it gets wet. So fresh water, which he gulps down. He finds more section of the submarine that they never taught him about. Like there's this one section where there's a where you restart the submarine if it ever you reboot the submarine. There's a black box with all this data. Again, they find the other submarine. They're talking to someone who may not be exist or maybe a soul. Again, it gets kind of confusing. It is entertaining to watch. I'll tell you that. I mean, I don't know how much I'm spoiling you because I'm probably confusing you because I'm just confused myself. I watched it. I enjoyed it. I had to go to the bathroom at about somewhere an hour and a half through the movie, but I did not want to leave because I figured, oh, I'm going to miss something important or miss something exciting. I don't know. It does get more and more towards Silent Hill territory where again the submarine fills with blood. Again, I know it makes no sense. He's in the ocean, bottom of the ocean. One pinhole would just implode the submarine, but just go with it. It turns all Silent Hill where you have the veins that are trying to cover up the submarine. He recovers the black box. So again, we're not sure if they actually got to it or what happened. How did that can save humanity? What happened to the stars, for example? At the beginning of the movie, they talk about the stars going away. What happened to the stars? It doesn't give you details what happened to humanity or the universe, really, or why this black box will make a difference. But anyway, it was an enjoyable movie. Just before I got there, like an hour or two before I got there, people already pre-ordered and sold bought tickets before. Maybe like a third of people have already bought tickets for it. At any rate, have you played the game? What are your thoughts on the movie? You thought it was interesting how it was able to play in this one spot. It say so much story, so much plot. I mean, there was barely any actors in it. It's actors scene, I should say. Now, do I have any complaints about it? Again, like I said, it was pretty vague about stuff, and there was something. The something got brought up, but never brought up again. It was the idea that the radar system is this high, really powerful X-ray. You almost got someone killed and probably gave someone cancer, but never got brought up again. So I don't know. Was that this idea that he gets people killed, but he's not a bad person? He's just an idiot. Or was that originally going to be like some kind of Chekhov X-ray thing, kind of thing, or Chekhov gun kind of a thing? It's not perfect, but I do recommend watching this movie, especially in theaters in the dark. Especially with somebody if you want to talk about it. Again, if you played the game, I haven't played the game, or you watched someone play the game, so I'm not sure how close it is. This movie is to the game. I'm sorry. This movie's movie's close to the game. But again, I wanted to know what your thoughts about this movie. Did you go in blind like I did? Do you know there was a video game? I want to thank the 71 subscribers that stuck around. Let's get to 2,000 so I can get paid to do stuff like this. Anyways, as always, I hope your day sucks a little less. And see you in the next theater. Next theater. Next theater, I'm going to try to see another movie. I don't know. Don't Die, Have Fun. I can't remember the order of the movie is. But at any rate, I always hope your day sucks a little less. See you next video.